Hello, welcome to City Hall this week. If you live in or have driven through the area surrounding North Carolina Central University, you've probably noticed a dramatic difference in the way the area looks. That's due to a concerted effort to crack down on code enforcement issues over the past 2.5 years by the city's Neighborhood Improvement Services Department.
Neighborhood Improvement Services enforces the city's minimum housing code, non-residential code, and the unsafe building code. We also enforce a variety of nuisance abatement codes, including overgrowth, trash, junk and debris found on private property, as well as hazardous and junked vehicles, also on private property.
A special emphasis has been placed on the area surrounding NC Central because it's a major university in Durham with two major city streets, Fayetteville Street and Austin Avenue, on either side of the campus.
That area has primarily older homes, and so not only do we want that area to look good and be well maintained, we also want to ensure that residents have safe housing, and we want to be able to contribute to the overall health of that community.
And working toward that goal, the department has initiated and closed over 1,300 nuisance abatement cases in the area over the past couple of years.
Those are going to be cases that are addressing overgrowth, tall grass, weeds, trash and debris on a property, and hazardous vehicles. We've also initiated and closed over 800 housing cases during that period.
As part of the effort, code enforcement teams have finished proactively inspecting rental properties right around the university and much of the surrounding area.
So that's one of the major initiatives that we've been working on the last couple of years. We also have identified over 115 boarded structures in the area since 2012. And we've been able to reduce that number significantly. We're down to 31 structures, and we're working fast and furious on getting the boards off of those properties, working with owners, and bringing those properties back into compliance. Also, the Fayetteville Street Historic District is just north of NCCU along the Fayetteville Street corridor. We've been very focused on bringing any properties that are in violation in that area into code compliance as well. Some of those properties, when they're in disrepair, in order to bring them back into repair or make changes to those properties, the Historic Commission needs to also approve any changes to those properties.
In addition to code enforcement, the department's impact team provides rapid response when needed.
What the impact team focuses on primarily is the removal of graffiti, the removal of illegal dump sites. They also return displaced shopping carts to their rightful business owners, and they do a lot of remediation for our code enforcement division. When a property is not brought into compliance by the owner, we refer the overgrowth cases and the trash and debris cases to the impact team. They go out and do the mowing, do the cleanup on those particular properties. They also do a lot of support work with community groups and in neighborhoods. They help support community and neighborhood cleanups and other kinds of neighborhood projects.
The impact team also focuses on other specialized areas such as big events for the university.
When there's a major event like homecoming, the impact team will go out and mow, edge, pick up litter and trash in the along those major corridors of Fayetteville Street and Austin Avenue. And they'll also do a canvassing of the whole area to make sure that there's no illegal dumps or illegal set out of trash and debris.
While much progress has been made in the area surrounding NC Central, the department will continue its focus on code enforcement. This will include responding quickly to complaints, coordinating efforts with the university, and concentrating on the two areas on either side of Fayetteville Street between the university and the Durham Freeway. If you're interested in hearing about the city's recent accomplishments and goals for the year ahead, you'll want to go ahead and mark your calendar for this year's State of the City address. Mayor Bill Bell will give the address at 7 p.m. on February 15th at the beginning of the regularly scheduled City Council meeting. Tune in for an overview of Durham's achievements from 2015 as well as the mayor's goals for the coming year. You can hear the State of the City address in person at City Hall, or you can catch it on the Durham Television Network, as well as live streamed on Durham's website and live tweeted on Twitter. The Police Department wants to hear from you regarding nominations for two of its annual service awards. The Certificate of Merit is given to Police Department employees for outstanding performance or devotion to duty. The Community Service Medal is given to Police Department employees, residents, community groups, organizations, or programs. It recognizes service to the community above and beyond the call of duty that promotes public safety. The nomination form can be downloaded from durhampolice.com. The deadline for nominations is March 11th. The city also wants to hear from you if you know of a property that makes a visual contribution to the Durham community. Beginning February 14th, nominations will be accepted for the 2016 Golden Leaf Awards. These awards recognize new developments, buildings, and landscaping in Durham. You can find out more about the various nomination categories and the nomination process by visiting durhamgoldenleaf.com. Nominations are due by March 13th. City of Durham employees are continuing to make an impact in their community in many ways. The 7 Stars Employee Giving Campaign raised over $107,000 last year, exceeding the $100,000 goal. The money raised goes to organizations throughout Durham and beyond. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find us on demand on Durham Television Network's webpage and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. This has been a production of Durham Television Network.